Welcome everyone to a brand new Farming Simulator 25 series. Today we are headed back to the early 1980s where farming wasn't controlled by GPS, computers, or massive modern equipment. This is Bronwood, Georgia, and we're going to build a family farming operation the old-fashioned way. Alright, so we're heading down to the new farm here. We just got into town, took over for an old farmer. You know, so money is tight, and the equipment is older. Every acre we plant has to count. Every acre we harvest has to count and get as much out of it as we can. You know, on this map, if something breaks and we don't fix it, it doesn't get fixed at all. So we're heading down the road here, and hope you all enjoy this new series. I know I'm coming out with some new series and everything like that. Everybody that went over and checked out that other series, the Make American Agriculture Great Again. I hope y'all enjoyed that. More videos to come on that. I'm just trying to start over and get into it again. Like I said, this all kind of, I don't know, I'll just burn out on it. Nothing new happened. I'm still working on the soil, the realistic soil and fertilizer mod. Having a little trouble with it. It's on right now. I got rid of some precision farming, but we'll work with that as we go. So we're going to go out here to the farmyard. Up here on our left, we'd be taking that way, but I've got it set up a little differently. This right here is our house overlooking the pond. So pretty much from here down to the next section I own. We bought this piece. It's a good little piece. Farmer had all of it, so we got it bought from him. So this will be our cornfield here. It hasn't turned yet. But today's goal was pretty simple. We're going to get everything ready for harvest. And got corn drying down nicely. Soybeans are almost done and ready to come off. Might have some ready, corn and soybeans. But the weather holds, we'll be rolling along nicely. Alright, so this will be our dry weather shop here. So we got this field up here on the right. That corn's not ready. Let's see here. I guess on our way to the shop, we'll just drive around and see how the crops are looking. The old timer that we bought this from, that retired, see, there's beans ready to go right here. He said the corn's coming along nicely. I'm really liking this Bronwood, Georgia map, by the way. It's pretty slick. It does look like I don't know if it's my computer issue or what, but it's looking pretty glitchy every now and then, so could be all the mods. But yeah, that stuff's ready to go. Kind of excited to get into peanuts and do some more cotton. I always enjoy cotton in real life, but it's as you guys can tell, we only have $24,000 left in the account. So, alright, so that's growing. It's on 6 and 7. Looking pretty good. Soil's looking fair. It's ready to go. It's ready to go, I do believe. Not even fertilized. Wow. Okay. I wish you'd have told me that. Anyway, so let's get back in here and go do some equipment. Looking around, we got a little bit. It's only 7:40 in the morning, so we got time to get that dew off the plants and everything like that and draw the moisture down, let the sun come out. But on both sides here is ours. Beans are looking all ready to go for sure. So we might be jumping into beans first. I figured the corn would, but as you can see down here is our sheds and everything. It's one thing to get used to is it's not set up like, up in Kansas. How I would set stuff up, so kind of got to travel a little bit. But it is kind of laid back here in the corner. I mean, the house is just right over there. You can probably throw a rock and hit it, but there's not a road that goes to it. So anyway, here's the farmyard. We'll pull up here and show you all the equipment. Brakes on this thing suck. Now before we hit all the fields, let's take a look at the equipment we'll be relying on this season. Start over here in the, I call it the lean-to, just an open cover pretty much. Got our Wilmar fertilizer spreader. It's an 800. And in the back we got a 1600. This is a newer 1600 I got and downloaded. International Harvester. We're going to try it compared to the other one I usually use, because the other one only went 34 mile an hour. Other than that, it was great. And this one's got IC controls in it, so we're going to try that out. But so I'm pretty excited to get that used for harvest. Over here we got a John Deere 600. Sorry, I thought it was 500. My bad. It is John Deere 500. I thought it said 6. Wow, I'm an idiot. Anyway, it'll be real good to go on our tractor, which is over in the other shop. That'll help out running from the combine to the truck, as you see with the roads. And then we got a 7100 planter here for our row crops. I don't have anything to do wheat. Of course, it is Georgia, so I was kind of hesitant on doing the cereal grains, because down south is usually, and I'm not southern, so, and I'm not going to claim to be, but the it's mainly cotton and peanuts and all that other. That's their main thing, that you usually see. And I've heard that they do a lot of rice too. So I'm going to be learning as I go. Hopefully I don't make anybody mad. I wanted to change a pace in a different, agricultural scene. So we're going to try some stuff a little bit different. Obviously, of course, when I buy the land, it's corn and soybeans. so we're definitely going to have that too. But we got to definitely make money on this, because as you see, we only got $24,000 in the bank, and that's going to probably go to seeds and stuff too. And we don't have no cotton picking stuff or stripping technology, or even how I have to actually learn the peanut stuff. So I'll be seeing what all we need from there. But anyway, let's go to the big shop. So up here we got one, I guess we can call it a big horse. It's got 250 horsepower, I do believe. Yeah, 250 horsepower. It's an old 7080. Row crop duals on the back. And then the pride and joy of the fleet, International 1480. And it's got the Mauer top end on it, extended pipe. And I don't know what it is, but I do love these rice tires. And this is the first time, believe it or not, that I've actually did it with the black rims. So all you realistic haters out there, don't give me too much crap. But it should be fun. But that's pretty much all the equipment. There is another opening at the end of this shed, but there's nothing in there. I haven't got it yet. I figured that'd be where we put the cotton stripper or stuff like that. And like I said, we're going to try to do mainly 80s. I don't know if we'll move on to the 90s as we grow. And then disclaimer, believe it or not, it's funny. There's somebody, I won't name them, but there's somebody else that just brought out a new 80 series. No, I'm not copying them. I had this planned and everything like that. And I'm glad to see it, because I do like old equipment. And it is what it is, if great minds think alike, I guess. So, but anyway, so there's our equipment overview. And we're going to get everything greased up and everything, and get it set up, parked out here, and get ready to go to the fields. Alright, so to start off, let's go ahead and get this stuff going and start it up. Okay, it's started. Get all the oils primed and everything. I like the IC controls of this too. I do believe. Let's go ahead and look at this stuff here. Make sure all the belts are tight. That one's looking pretty good. Throw the cover back on. Nope. There we go. I thought there's another cover on here somewhere. Could be wrong. Get up in here and look, make sure that's all good. don't know why I decided to jump there, but it's whatever. There we are. Here's another one. There we go. I thought there was another one up in here. And it's cool. It's got a little detail for you. You know what's what, part numbers and stuff. It's got a Love International for that. Make sure all our wheel weights, none of them, or our weight, the 1,800 pounds we got there, make sure none of them slid off. Those are kind of a pain to put on. Everything's looking good in there. So it's looking good. Go ahead and crash down up in here, the old chopper box. It's all right. Go ahead and go up top here. A lot of stuff to check on here. It's all running, but these are not, so let's go in there and turn it on, get everything running. No header attached, so it won't let me do it. Well, you know, I try to do the realism for you guys, but sometimes it just won't let me do it. But that's okay. Nobody looks out of place. Fuel filters are brand new. Everything looks clean. Radiator topped off. Looking good. Get up here. Make sure there ain't nothing gonna destroy anything. Close that up. Everything looks good. Now it's just going to be a game of what, how to say it, it's a game of what's going to go first. It's looking kind of like soybeans right now because soybeans are already good to go. But, got that all up. Alright, let's drive this thing forward here. Go over to our little grease and toolbox. Get it ready to go. Shouldn't need too much, but you know, here we are. Alright, it's gonna be we got our grease for 33 bucks. God, this is gonna be expensive. Add some oil for 29 bucks. Alright. And that was the wrong one. I want this one. Alrighty, let's check the map real quick just to make sure. And that looks like soybeans. Yeah, the rest of it's corn. We only got two. Well, yeah, we only got toys, so it's gonna be soybeans first. That's okay. We can get those knocked out. Go over here and get that header. No, we did not have no header trailers because everything's right here, so that's going to be fun. And we'll see if we can turn this bad boy on. Yep. Everything seems to be working okay. Let's go ahead and shut that off. We'll park this ready to go. Beans. Get this up out of the way. I'll go outside view so you guys can see the coolness. I mean, the modders went to great lengths, so I try to show both inside and outside. But I do love the rice tires on this. I think it looks mean. And hopefully we ain't got to worry about getting stuck. Alright, go ahead and lower this down. This is ready to go. Bring on down. Next is going to be the old Alice. We got it running, so we'll just check it over real quick. It ain't got as much detailed stuff as that other, so. But if we do have any problems in the field, we got the old 86 here. It's good with the truck, if I do say so myself. Downloaded that a little bit ago. Well, I say a little bit, it's probably last month or month before. And I've kind of fell in love with it, especially that red and white. I wish the paint would fade though. Pull this out here, get her out in the sunlight. See how much this is going to cost us. Let's make sure belts and everything are good. No loose lines, everything like that. Good. It's mint. I've always pulled the plugs out for them to use in my little tank. Alright, so let's go over here and do the old, see how much money it's going to cost us. If I can get to it. Oh, well, am I not close enough or what? Try this again. There we go. Press $27 worth of grease. Jesus. That's more. Man, all these machines burn oil, but I guess it is a, 78. Okay. So that's ready to go. Back up over here. Put on the John Deere. So I did ask the original farmer why he had a John Deere, since he don't run no John Deere equipment. After you see the planter, he goes, he did used to have an old John Deere, but something, I can't remember what he said now that happened to it, but he said it broke down and they had to get something right now, because he's always been a John Deere guy, but we'll see. We can get back to that, because I'm kind of liking the Alice's, to be honest with you. So, I mean, it's let's see, hooked up. I wonder why that doesn't. The full board it does. Yeah, that's still down, but it's up both. That made no sense to me. Alright, let's pull this bad boy out and getting this set up over here. There's this. This one's ready to go. So go ahead and shut her off. She's warmed up. And that leaves us with the next truck, in which I got to thinking about it. Probably should have pulled that Wilmar out, but there might be enough room. Just maybe. Oh yeah, we got that. Get a grain truck out. Make sure she's all greased up. Make sure she's good to go. I don't know what the farmer had done. His maintenance plan seems to be, by the way the equipment looks, he did alright. Go ahead and pull this up. Get this pulled up. Alright, there we go. I mean, the motor looks like it was built on with roadblocks, but, it is what it is. Got the gist of it. Got a tight belt there. Alright. Need some greasing. So all his machines are about the same. So everything looks like it burns oil, just like, you know, before they did all that, you know, that new oil stuff. The, oh dang, I can't even think of what it's called now. The, synthetics, there we go. Back in the day, they used to use real oil, so you would lose some and burn some. It was different than the synthetic stuff. Get this out over here and get this ready. And we are pretty much ready to go for harvest whenever the sun comes out a little bit. Shut this thing off. Well, I forgot to use the IC controls. Look at me go, so realistic. Alright, let's take one look around, make sure go check some of this corn. Looks like we're going to be hitting soybeans first, but 6-9 takes forever. I kind of, be honest with you, low key, I'm liking the sand instead of doing dirt. I don't know, it just looks better. And we got, as you can see over here, we got room for expansion with more shops and everything like that. So that's definitely going to be a workforce. And you notice we didn't have no hay and equipment, so. But anyway, yeah, soybeans are most likely going to go first. Because we got, let's see here, like this right here, we got 10 acres of that. And 11 acres of that. So about 21 acres of 22 acres of soybeans. But the corn, there's 15 acres. Got a big cornfield over here by the main house. That's 26 acres. 10 acres. So we got some acreage. And then I'm not against leasing some of the ground too. I mean, as you can see, what caught my eye on this on the Georgia map is there's a lot of fields, and they all got character on it. So I was like, oh man, that'd be neat. It's different setup, but you know, peaches are shit. The stuff I like, you know, is different from what everybody else likes. You know, and sometimes the stars align. But yeah, we're gonna be good to go. We're gonna let this sun come out for a little bit. We'll go ahead and look at the fields, and then we'll go take you to the house. We'll eat some breakfast or something while we wait. But yeah, these fields are ready to go. Corn's got to wait. I don't know if they're another day out or later this afternoon. They should start. I mean, they haven't even started turning brown in the center yet, or even on the edges. So we might have a whole other month. Who knows? But we'll definitely get some beans harvested. Hopefully, it's not a lackluster year. Old school bus, can't get away from the old school buses. But I do like the terrain. The only complaint with this map, and I don't even know how long this map's been out. I've noticed it a couple times. I don't think it's very old, but I could be wrong. Is this road is bumpy. Like, you can't drive very fast or it's gonna send you off into the ditch. Next intersection up here is ours. Turn to the house. Come on, fellers. This looks like a 55-mile-an-hour road all day, and you guys are doing 24. But our house is up here on the right, and what I like about it is you can't get to it from the main road. That's a safety thing. But the water is pretty weird too, I will say that. But I do like that you can't access it from the main road on the driveway. Go ahead and turn our turn signal on here. You know, because safety first. These are some narrow, sandy roads. We'll pull up here. Of course, the brakes on this, I gotta get used to them. Just bear with me. Well, I think everything is about ready. The next episode is where the real work begins, as we finally start harvesting our corn crop and see what kind of year we're going to have here in southwest Georgia. I say corn crop, but really we're going to start out with beans. We got a lot more corn, obviously. This is a corn farm. We can't wait to get into that, but it should be pretty close. But if you enjoyed the start of this 1980s farming adventure, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And let me know what else you'd like to see added to the farm as the series grows. I'm always down to learn new, crops and everything like that. Makes work, different genres of stuff. But, I just want everybody to understand the reason why I kind of did this episode is one, to show off the new map and all the equipment. But I want people to realize in real life, harvest doesn't start when the combine enters the fields. It starts with preparation. And that's where, if I can bring that realism to you, that's what I want to do. But with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll see you all next time as harvest officially gets underway here in Bronwood, Georgia. And just like usual, we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. And I will see you all next time.